Hello there, this is Welsh ASMR 82. Hey, how you doing? So, in today's video, it's going to be one of our very last results videos of the season, the European season. And we're going to take a look at the Premier League and the playoffs in the Championship, League 1, League 2, National League. And then we've got the end of many of the leagues in Europe as well. I haven't got an hour and a half like I've done in the past to get through all of the leagues. So instead I will just pick and choose as I go along, and I'll try not to skip any, but I won't look at all the results in depth for all of them. Some of the leagues, of course, have had their are sort of nearly over, or the champions were weeks ago, so we don't have as much to talk about in those. Plus, very, very soon, either next week or the week after, I will be doing a sort of end of the season video to talk about who got the win, who got Champions League spots, who got European spots, and who got relegated. So check out the video in a couple of weeks' time, okay? I'm also going to do this video whispering because some of you liked it the other week when I did the whole video in whispers, and although soft-spoken is my usual ASMR style, it's a little bit easier on my voice, weirdly. I always thought whispering would be harder, but there we go. Anyway, Premier League, so this is taking into account the result the other night, so everyone is on 37, because there are some catch-up matches tonight as well, so we're ready for the final matches this weekend. Let's take a look then. So basically, barring a miracle by West Ham, I think this is over. I think Man City gonna get their fourth. Couldn't say that. Gonna get their fourth championship on the trot. Obviously, you know my thoughts on that. I hate it. I do not want a situation like they had in Germany, where the same team wins every year. And Arsenal have done their best. They took them right to the end, but it just seems like, yeah, they're unbeatable. And what really sort of irked me this week was that Man City's manager, Pep Guardiola, said, oh, it's not because of the money. Yes, it is. I'd like to see him manage a sort of mid-table team and win as much as he does. I know the guy is like a genius, but also he worked for Barcelona, Bayern Munich, and Man City. So tell me it's not about money as well. It's obviously about that as well as his, because, you know, look at certain teams. Sorry, Chelsea. I know you're catching up now, but Chelsea spent absolutely millions. But they haven't had, Man United haven't had the same level of success. So I think it's 50-50. Okay, anyway. So currently, is this ongoing? No, this just finished. So Man United beat Newcastle, which I was kind of surprised at. Chelsea won again, this time against Brighton, with 10 men. Penalty cancelled, and yeah, that's quite an interesting result. We'll see that on the table, but obviously this is the big one. And to be fair, Spurs had their chances, notably the Son chance on the 80th minute was clean through, and the substitute goalkeeper saved his shot, and then Man City ran down the other end and got a penalty through Jeremy Doku. So, yeah, you know, they're on their bones. They don't have a left back at the second, and they don't have enough wingers to, well, I think they actually played this formation to shore up their midfield, and they did a good job. Man City is Man City after all. Yeah, look at their bench, you know, it's like so many young players on there. Moore came on, 16-year-old. Okay, so that. And of course there were many Tottenham fans in the stadium who didn't want to win, because it would have meant that Arsenal had a better chance of getting the title. So it has ended their Champions League attempt, so congratulations to Aston Villa who drew on the previous night. 3-3, 2 late goals from Duran. They are now in Champions League football for the very first time since it became this model of the Champions League. They were in the Cup Winners' Cup apparently, after Arsenal sort of but just, it was a hard-fought victory. You know, Trafford, a bit of a boring game to be honest. I fell asleep in the second half. So that is that. We got Arsenal, Everton, and we have Man City home to West Ham. Other than that, the top 4 are decided. And at this point in time, Chelsea might make 5th. Like, that's crazy, isn't it? Newcastle messed up their chance earlier on to go up to 6th. So it looks like Chelsea at the minute are in that European spot. I bet they didn't see that coming. Conference League, which they surely have to be one of the favourites to win. But I expect 7th place will get a Conference League as well because of the Cup, which is coming up. Let me just check. Man City, Man United. Not if Man United win though. That's interesting. Okay, so that's the Premier League. Right, let's go then to the Championship. So we had 2-0 ball draws. So I can't say who's favourite to get into the final at Wembley. Norwich Leeds 0-0, West Brom and Southampton 0-0. I'll take a closer look at the whole shebang at a later date. League 1, we have a final of Bolton against Oxford. After Bolton beat Barnsley 5-4 over 2 legs and Oxford beat Peterborough. League 2, we have a final of Crawley against Crewe. Crewe beating Doncaster and Crawley really beating MK Dons. The National League, we have a winner. It was Bromley on penalties over Solihull Moors. 2 goals from Michael Cheek. So congratulations to them going up into the League 2 and North and South. How's that? So is this, oh dear, goes all the way to the beginning of it. So it's just promotion qualification. I don't know. I'd have to scroll all the way down, hang on. If it goes fast enough, maybe we'll find out. Entire season. Okay. So, does that mean Braintree Town are being promoted then? With a win after extra time. And in the other one, Boston United, I think. Looks like it could be. So, Boston who came 6th. I'm going to put Tamworth by the looks of it. And Yeovil are going up with, oh god, it's very touchy today. Worthing, I think it was, wasn't it? Okie dokie. Women's Super League. 1 game left. And Chelsea and Man City are on the same point, and who do they face? Man City away to Aston Villa, and Chelsea away to Manchester United. So, who was the easier game? Man United, Aston Villa. They're both Turkey, aren't they? I think it's Chelsea's to lose by the looks of it. Oh no, actually it's about the same, isn't it? Okay. Bundesliga, obviously we knew about Leverkusen, Bayern Munich in second, Stuttgart, Leipzig and Dortmund officially now showing as Champions League qualifiers can be called. And at the bottom, Berlin all back into the spots after Mainz's impressive win over Dortmund, Cologne and Darmstadt. So, what am I talking about? I'm talking about these. Oh god, this is eek. Bayern Munich beat Wolfsburg 2-0. Leverkusen won their 50th game. Oh, not won, but didn't lose their 50th game of the season. Hoffenheim hammered Darmstadt. Mainz beat Dortmund 3-0. And Leipzig, Werder Bremen 1-all. Cologne beat Union Berlin 3-2. Mönchengladbach drew with Frankfurt. And on Friday, Augsburg lost home to Stuttgart. We're just having this amazing season. I was going to say, was it Girassi that scored? Yes it was. Okay, let's look at the Bundesliga 2 briefly, because there's a lot going on there. St. Pauli are top, but only by a point over Holstein Kiel. Düsseldorf 5 points behind, 6 points behind top, but Hamburger are 5 points behind them, with only one game to play, so the top is sort of sorted out. Schalke are safe, thank God, but Hansa Rostock surprisingly are going down. Kaiserslautern just saved themselves. Serie A. Okay, so Inter we knew were champions, but Milan are second, but Bologna have pushed up into third now with their latest set of results. What an impressive season for them. Juve are free-falling at the minute, they're in fourth. 2 games to play for them, but Atalanta have 3 games, including this Fiorentina game that can't be scheduled because they're both in the finals of their European Championships, the Europa League for Atalanta and the Conference League of Fiorentina. So, how does that affect things? Well, the top 5 get Champions League. If Atalanta do the impossible at this point and beat Bayer Leverkusen, that will actually go down to 6th. And that means whoever's in 6th is going to be one of the Rome clubs by the looks of it. Fiorentina and Napoli are too far behind. Then we'll have 6 Champions League spots for Italy this year, which is incredible. Really does raise questions over the Premier League, doesn't it? Because no one left in Europe from England, and they're not in the top 2 of the best leagues to get extra spaces. So yeah, it does go a lot to say that I think the Premier League, although it's good quality football, I think is not necessarily the best league in Europe. That's probably gonna cause you to go crazy, but no, I'm not saying that Italy is like a better league than Premier League per se, but I don't know, maybe in European competitions, I'll welcome your opinion. I haven't formed an opinion yet, but it's something that I noticed. Don't want to talk about this, but I will. Atalanta beat a very limp first half and better second half Roma, to push up into the Champions League spots. Juve, as if they're free falling, they drew at home to already relegated Salernitana, scoring in the 91st minute to stop a home defeat. Very embarrassing result. And other results: Lazio beat Empoli 2-0. AC Milan, who are doing really well at the second, beat Cagliari 5-1 with Giroud saying he's going to the States at the end of the season on a free. And Bologna beat current champions, but not champions for much longer, Napoli in Naples 2-0. I wonder how many of their players they can keep, or how many are going to be sold off like Xerxes. I also wonder if someone will try and poach their manager. Oh, what's this? Juventus' Coppa Italia title win, so did they win the title? Oh, 1-0 defeat in Wednesday's final, so I wasn't expecting it. 4th minute strike from Dusan Vlahovic. Third grand final loss in 5 years for Ladea Atalanta. Okay, so Juve have won the cup. Serie B. Parma are certainly joining us. Como we know are as well. Como led by Ocean Roberts, a Welshman, of course. Oh my god, the pen's to my head in today. So congratulations to them, getting back into the big time for the first time in ages. And we'll find out who is going to join them very shortly. In the mix are Bari, Ternara, Palermo, Samp, Catanzaro, Brescia, Ternana, and... oh yes, that's the same game. Cremonese and Venezia await the winners of those two. By the looks of it, I think I can figure out the way it works. Okay, La Liga. Obviously Real Madrid have won, but Barcelona have just pushed back into second. Girona in third, Atleti in fourth, Athletic Club. So not much has changed in this league at all, really, fixture-wise. Some results from tonight. Oh, Celta Vigo just scored. Oh, it's 2-1, wow, okay. So, on the weekend we saw Real beat Deportivo Alaves 5-0, Girona lost home to Villarreal, and Barca beat Real Sociedad 2-0. And in La Liga 2, Valladolid and at the minute the Leganes are going to join us. Oh no, there's still a couple more games to play actually. Eibar, Espanyol, Real Oviedo and Racing Santander are all in with a shout too. FC Andorra look as if they're going down. Okay, Russian Premier League. A couple of games left to play. Dinamo are ahead of Zenit. That would be a turn up for the books. As much as I am a Spartak fan and Dinamo are historically our foes, I despise the fact that Zenit win the title every year. I think it's longer than Bayern Munich's streak at this point. So I would love for someone new to win it. And at the bottom are Sochi Baltica. Ekstraklasa. Jagiellonia are still there. And yeah, only a couple games left to play. How many teams? 18. So what, 2 games left for everyone? Lech are out. Oh, only a point. Oh my goodness. There is 2 points between 3rd and 7th. That's insane. Last year's champions, Rakov Częstochowa, are down in 6th, so it looks like we're going to have a new champion. Could it be Jagiellonia, Białystok? Ligue 1. Paris Saint-Germain obviously have won it. Monaco are definitely in 2nd now. Lille are currently in 3rd, and Brest are falling a little bit. They're in 4th, which still gives them Champions League qualification potential. And then Nice have come yo-yoed around. They come back up a little bit. They're in 5th, Lens in 6th, and Lyon in 7th, but Marseille and Rennes, 2 big clubs, down in 8th and 9th. And the most recent results we've seen Marseille lose, Nice lose at home to Paris Saint-Germain. And those were catch-up games, I think. But Paris Saint-Germain lost at home to Toulouse on the weekend, goodness me. And they lifted the title after it. Monaco beat Montpellier 2-0. And Marseille beat Lorient. Aubameyang scored 2. Lyon beat Clermont Foot 1-0 away, Mangala. Okay, Eredivisie. We knew about PSV being champions, 1 game to go. What can change then? So, not much is the sound of it. Alkmaar could beat Twente to 3rd place. Who are they playing? Alkmaar is at home to Utrecht. And Twente is away to Zwolle. So slightly easier for Twente to keep their 3rd spot, which would be Champions League qualification. Oh, wow, okay. 3 Dutch teams in the Champions League would be pretty awesome. But one of them not being Ajax is very unfamiliar. PSV, Feyenoord and Twente. And then Excelsior, Volendam and Vitesse. Vitesse, oh my god, 5 points, that's awful. What a terrible season. And the Super League. So Galatasaray have almost done it, I think. 2 games left by the looks of it. Galatasaray matches. Oh, so I think anything except for a win for Fenerbahce in that is game over. Then they're away to Konyaspor. So if it's 6 points, there's only 6 points left. Fenerbahce could beat Galatasaray. And then who do they have in their last game? At home to Istanbulspor, wow, down the bottom. It's doable, but where are the other team? Konyaspor 14th. I think it's Galatasaray to be honest, but it's... God, can you imagine losing 1 match all season and not winning the title? And then they both qualify for the Champions League, neither get in directly, that's a shame. Tell you what else is a shame, Besiktas having a terrible season. 5th is just not good enough for them. Trab and Istanbul Başakşehir in the European spots. Okay, so Celtic just beat Rangers, I think it's all over. Yeah, 1 game to play, so Celtic are champions, congratulations. Rangers get the Champions League playoff. In 2nd, Hearts are in 3rd, definitely. And they will get European football as well. Congrats. Okay. Belgium. So, Anderlecht, who won it at the death last season, I believe, if I'm correct. Yes, they did, over Club Brugge on the last day. Oh, is it like the same? 23, 24, oh, I didn't click the right one. Oh no, of course it was Royal Antwerp. I was thinking of the year before, was I? 2021? No. What am I thinking of? Never, apparently. Okay, ignore me. Anderlecht at top. I don't know my Belgian football. And Club Brugge are 2nd. Union Saint-Gilloise are... Oh, I would love them to get their 1st title. But 3 points away. How many games left? Not many. Union Saint-Gilloise. How many games have you got left, guys? 2. So it's away to Club Brugge and then home to Genk. So 6 points left to play for. It's quite an exciting finish. Previous champions down in 6th spot. So there's definitely going to be a new champion in Belgium, is what I always like. And pretty, yeah, absolutely confident Gent have got the playoff spot. Currently it's going to be against Cercle Bruges. but I think Henk would like to try and grab that. Very exciting. I'll be keeping an eye on Belgium for the last couple of matches of the season then. Okay, and Portugal, Sporting are champions, Benfica are second, Porto are struggling to hold on to third. Braga are fourth, Vitória de Guimarães fifth, but they can't go any higher. So I think, yeah, we're in the last game. Porto's away to Braga. Oh wow. Braga could finish third for the second year in a row. I'm pretty sure they did last year. Yeah, they did. Above Sporting, who are now champions as a result. Exciting. Okay, I'll keep an eye on that. Superliga. Brøndby. Oh, look how tight. 1 point. So a couple of games left to play. How many for Copenhagen? 3 games. Home to Midtjylland, away to Aarhus, and then home to Nordsjælland. Very exciting. I think that is another exciting title race. Even Nordsjælland really are still in it, only 3 points away. I love a good battle at the end of the season. I hate it when it's sort of wrapped up too soon. Allsvenskans in early stages, so nothing there. Last year's champions Malmö are top. Early lead from them. The Greek Super League, PAOK are top, AEK are in second, and Olympiacos not far away in third. Currently Panathinaikos are in fourth, but if you know your Greek football, will they get something from maybe the cup, or will that place, have they won the cup, or will they get, if one of these 3 teams have won the cup, maybe their European spot, or are they just going to be out of Europe next year, because that's quite a big thing, the 4 big teams. But Thessaloniki are the only side that's not in Athens, right? They're in Thessalonica, I think. So, yeah, that's an interesting one, that they should be the one at the top. How many games left? Oh. So it's basically just the top group play one more game, so only Olympiacos can't win it, AEK Athens can. They're home to Lamia, and PAOK are away to, looks like their city rivals, Aris. Panathinaikos could beat Olympiacos and grab their spot, so all to play for there as well. And in Czechia, okay, so the table's finished and these are the playoffs for the European spot, I think. What was this to? So Sparta Prague, 4 points in the end, but Slavia Prague took them all the way. Victoria Pilsen in third, getting European football again, deservedly so. Their performance this year was fantastic. And Mlada Borisov in fourth, just ahead of Baník Ostrava, but they've finished by the looks of it. Oh no, they haven't. They've got a couple of games left. So these are the bottom, they're the top teams. So I think it's two games left. Technically then, Slavia Prague can still win it, but I doubt it. Sparta Prague are invincible at the minute. And that's 2 Champions League spots in the playoffs for Czechia. Switzerland really quickly, young boys, unassailable lead at the top by the looks of it. 1, 2, 3 games to go. Yeah, I think young boys are not going to lose 3 games in a row, so that looks like it's theirs, but Servette and Lugano fighting over second spot and Champions League qualification. Norway's just started back up, Bodø Glimt are top. And then we've got the Irish Premier League, Premiership, Crusaders, is it? Crusaders. Now what champion are Crusaders? Are they champions of So they get the European spot then, is it? And Larne have won it, and Linfield come second. I'm assuming. Republic of Ireland is next, and they have just started, so Shelburne, halfway through, Shelburne is top. Wales is next, and there's a knockout competition going on, but TNS won it years ago. Unbeaten season, invincible season. Obviously, don't even get me started where I hate the fact that TNS win it every year. Ski 10 points ahead of Palatine there. Okay, and this is Romania. Steaua Bucharest in first spot. With one game to go, so they can't be caught by Cluj. But Cluj can be caught by Universitatea Craiova. Croatia. Zagreb have done what we expected them to weeks ago and ousted Rijeka. And a couple of games left to play, but not enough really to be caught. I think that's over and done with. Austria, Sturm Graz are top, but can be caught by Salzburg. Only one game to play though, so it'll be a bit of a tough one. Sturm Graz are home to Austria, Klagenfurt, who are in 6th, so I think Sturm Graz is to lose there. Okay, I'm going to stop there, I think. And I hope you enjoyed the video and the catch-up. I'll do another one next week. And after that, I'll do a sort of, once all the leagues are finished in the summer, I'll do a roundup of the whole season for everyone and just clarify who's qualified for what and who's been relegated and who the champions across Europe are. So look forward to that video. And then in the summer we'll be focusing on the European Championships. So lots of videos to come. Okay, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like for me. Subscribe if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed this. We do this all the time. It's our staple video in this channel. Obviously give me a comment and let me know anything that I said, correct me on any stuff I got wrong, and add to anything that I wasn't sure about. And if you love what I do, then consider joining me on Patreon. Info in the box below. Loads of you have joined this month, so thanks so much. And yeah, thank you very much for supporting the channel directly. Okay, take it easy everyone. Have a good night, and I hope you are relaxed and all caught up on your European leagues.